As the upcoming election season approaches, Prime Minister Honorable Philip J. Pierre is responding firmly to criticism from the opposition, which claims that many of Saint Lucia's current challenges began after the Saint Lucia Labour Party took office on July 26, 2021. In a recent statement, the Prime Minister addressed ongoing commentary from the opposition, asserting that the narrative aims to depict a bleak outlook for the country and places sole blame on his current administration.
And when you hear the discussion in St. Lucia today, you'd believe that Wasco's problems began on the 26th of July 2021. St. Lucia always had an abundance of water, things were flowing. There was water in every pipe. There was water everywhere. And suddenly, on the 26th of July, there's no more water. All in a sudden, so many things in St. Lucia began on the 26th of July. So many things began on the 26th of July, 2021. Crime began, gangs began, 26th of July.
Prime Minister Pierre emphasized the importance of facing the reality of the situation and focusing on facts rather than misinformation.
In the season that's coming up, we really need to get real with the facts as they exist. There is too much fluff and bluff going on in this country without any real understanding or truthfulness about the real situation.
The Prime Minister also pushed back against what he described as unrealistic nostalgia.
The government is not perfect. There has been no government that has been perfect. St. Lucia, nowhere in the world is a perfect country. If the world was perfect, there would have been no need for me to have to go next door for somebody becoming a member of the king's bench, because we would have no need for courts. There's never a perfect country. We pretend now that we want to live in a perfect country. We pretend that. And in our pretense, we become hypocrites, and we malign people's characters because we want to pretend that St. Lucia was a perfect country.
Pierre stressed on the need for voters to focus on facts rather than political spin as the country moves closer to the next general election. Kayla Edwin, MBC Prime.